Fifth Avenue in the city, the festivals and parades, except the Halloween Day Parade and the Gay's Pride is celebrated here in downtown Greenwich. The Gay's Pride ends at Stonewall Place, next block to your left, and that's where the rights of the Gays community started in 1969. See two statues for a Gays couple in the park. This is Christopher Street, an active street in the village. Johnson's is one of the first 5 pizza stores in Manhattan, named for John D. Sasso. And John D. Sasso, one of the early workers at Lombardi's in Little Italy, a small street is Lombardi's. That's where you go. Another branch for John's at 44th Street in Times Square. This is John's. Anyone getting off next stop? Yeah. Greenwich Village? Yeah. Okay. You going to the statue today? So don't get off. You get off the last free at 3:30, so you can miss a flight if you get off at Greenwich. You go to the statue. You have Ellis Island tickets. Yeah. You're going today. So don't get off now. That's for you if you want to. Because once you get off, you can miss at least like 1 hour. You don't get enough. Okay. The first African American were liberated from New York, but these days they came to New York to just live here. And to your left, the Beecher End nightclub, and that's where Bob Dylan started of 1960, the old discotheque. Named for Ferrero LaGuardia, the mayor of New York at World War II, and one of the geniuses speaking about 7 languages eloquently.
That's a wonderful music.
Just like me. Sorry?
Terrific music.
This is NYU University. All the way to the left, guys, at the end of this street, this building, which was the bank. More than $3 million were robbed from there by the mafia. And if you need a $3 million. But don't worry, they will get it. Everyone died, even the police officers. We are at normal now, guys. All the streets are paved with cobblestones and Soho, the old pavement of the streets until 1960s. Also famous for the art galleries. It's artistic district. Most of the famous artists are located here in the lot. But unfortunately, most of them are moved near to Brooklyn because of the space in Brooklyn houses. They start to move to Brooklyn. Look at this building, that scaffolding at the corner to your right. They had to cut this building in half to make an extension to Hudson Street. That's where we are. To make it two-way traffic, they cut the building. Very good business for the cab drivers. You know that. I used to be a cab driver. The cab drivers here, they work 12 hours in a shift from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a very hard job. By the way, you see the metal in front of the cab, this small metal. This metal to lease the cab, to own the cab itself. It costs about $480,000. $480,000. That's to own the cab itself. Because the taxi driver doesn't own the cab, he just works on the cab, he leases it. for $100 a day from the owner of this medallion. It was only $200 in 1932, raised to 480. Maybe the Singer building, by the way. This is the first Astor I mentioned. Our next stop after the line, to your left is Mulberry Street, guys. If you block to your left, you walk to Mulberry in Little Italy.
Which way?
This way, this street. Mulberry.
This street?
Yeah, don't forget Mulberry. And you can imagine how many fights and conflicts between Italian and Chinese in 1960 and 70. Giuliani is the ex-mayor of the city who ended those fights. He sent all mafia heads to jail and Chinese can get there. And if you remember the movie Gangs of New York, it talks about those fights and conflicts. Because Martin Scorsese was born in Little Italy by Elizabeth Street. That's where most of the Sicilians used to live, and Napolitans in Mulberry Street. So even the Italians, they discriminate between themselves. That's funny. This is Canale C coming, next block. Sorry, Shan. He is to that. He's my friend. So if a Chinese vendor telling you this watch is $50, just take the zero out, it's $5. $100 is $10. And you know how it works. Don't smile. The second thing, don't smile. Be serious. You know, I'm getting off guys, because you are not permitted to be buried by the Trinity Church. Yeah, the African Americans at the top of segregation a long time ago. To your left is the Supreme Court. That's where they shot the movie Wall Street and Law and Order, Mysterious Law and Order. To your left. This is Duane Reade Pharmacy, the oldest in Manhattan, 1960s. Well, this is Duane Street and Reade Street. Named for Duane Street and Reade Street. 257 Duane Reades in Manhattan. On 183 Starbucks. Was the other building was demolished. The other one was very old. 1975. But I'm wondering, when they go to construct the next building, what are they going to do? Very hard. To your left is the City Hall, guys. City Hall Park, 1812. This is the mayor.
Nobody's getting up, guys?
Yes.